everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Refa Zahra Gunawan and I will presentation about audit communication. Okay, first of all, I will explain about history of communication audit. Communication audit was first known in 1954 by George Odiorn. The term communication audit was introduced by George Odiorn through his work and application of communication audit, which was published in the journal Personal Psychology 7. And the definition is a communication audit is comprehensive evaluation carried out by an organization to determine the effectiveness of internal and external communication. Communication audit is an activity that shows how the communication process can be checked, evaluated, and measured carefully. The systematically measurements are carried out to make improvement to the data obtained. And the purpose of communication audit is to evaluate the organization communication system and improve its effectiveness. Methods that can be used include conceptual approaches related to organizational performance in the field of communication or effectiveness as well as measuring progress and development by comparing with exciting benchmark. Communication audits can also help organizations decide that changes need to be made to improve communication effectiveness and efficiency. Communication audit function in the company. In general, a communication audit is needed to study in detail how, what, and to whom the company communicates that way. The company can see a clear picture of what has been done. Furthermore, communication audit data can be used to make decisions. And this is the appropriate audit steps. Basically, the principles used in conducting formal research and communication audit are similar. We can see this similarity from the theories and scientific method used to identify respondent, process data, and analyze. According to Hargi and theories, there are three very general characteristics regarding audits. Not just communication audit, namely information accumulating. This path can also be called the diagnosis path. In the audit, typically the management team will request information about the quality and quantity of communication flows that occur in various sectors within the organization. Creation and management system. In other words, this is the determining path of the audit. When the required information has been collected, the company system will develop. People will be responsible to aspect of internal communication. So when a problem is identified, several people will be given responsibility for ensuring that the problem can be resolved immediately. If the problem found is the responsibility of everyone, what happens is that no one will be responsible for the problem. Torres and Harji explain the audit stage in detail. Here are the stage. This is audit stage in detail. First, prepare the organization for an audit. To prepare an organization to conduct an audit, this is as well done by sending an announcement or email to employees or office staff to inform that an audit will be held. And second, data collection. In data collection stage, there are usually two stages. First, the audit term will conduct a first round interviews, preliminary research to familiarize or align the staff views with management. and respondent will usually be selected randomly. The responses obtained from interviews can be used as a reference in creating a questionnaire at the next stage if using the interview or questionnaire method. Third or last is analyze and execution phase. At this stage, data and information have been collected. Example of targets that can be set are increasing and maintaining knowledge, high credibility and goodwill. Regular communication flow, such as how much information is disseminated, what topics are discussed, where the source comes from, using the media what, and accurate expectation about important things happening in the future in the development of the organization and participant satisfaction. Okay, methods in the audit process. In the audit process, there are many approaches or points of view. This point of view or approaches is chosen to best suit the organization focus. In the subheading, we don't discuss audit approaches, but rather methods that can be used during the audit process. First, survey questionnaire. This method is the most frequently used method. This method is also often used by academic and consultants. This is because this method is considered to be easy to develop, administer, and interpret. Second is interview. Second is interview. This method is also another very popular method. Downside that if he had to choose one audit method, he will choose the interview method. This is because this method allows auditors to explore in more depth and detail the communication experience of respondent. Because we explore people experience more deeply, we can find out more detail, and we might find things that we're missing in the survey questionnaire. And third is focus group. This method has also been applied in various layers of professional life, from politics to marketing. This method can be used to develop macro level insight, effect, and decision making strategies, or micro level detailed response related to several communication message. And frequent finding by auditors. This is for first, change and employees. Second, information dissemination should be done readily. Third, the communication media or channel that can be used optimally is face-to-face communication. And last, employee communication value training. And the last is conclusion. Okay, conclusion definition of communication audit. A communication audit is an analysis of organizational communication, both internal and external, to obtain an overview of communication needs, policies, actions, and capabilities. This audit aims to obtain appropriate and economical information so that company leaders can make appropriate decisions for the future of organization communications. And communication audit function in companies. Communication audit help companies study in detail how, what, and to whom the company communicates. So with communication audits, companies can get a clear picture of the communication that has been carried out and use audit data for decision making. So okay guys, this is the final presentation. Thank you for listening. See you and bye.